Ladies and gentlemen, due to our tirade, we have reason to believe that Oprah Winfrey has pulled the internet connection from our show. We said some vile things. Therefore, we will go forth to say this. If we have did anything to infuriate one Oprah Winfrey, I myself, Rather Reflex, would like to thoroughly apologize to her for saying anything that will drive her to pull the plug on my show. You know we loved you, Oprah, in Chicago. We know we cared about you.
Right.
Meanwhile, Anubis Ra, the other side of me, is saying this in Ra the Reflex's ear. Don't believe that nigga. Don't believe him.
Right, so
Oprah's so full of bullshit. You know that.
I mean, so let's
Come
get back
the
to
fuck on.
it though. What is your take on this?
My take on this whole situation is it sounds like some, and I'm gonna call it what it is. It sounds like some real nigga shit. A bunch of rich folks forgot they was rich and got into some hood shit. And I don't believe Monique is 100% wrong. I don't believe she's 100% right neither. I believe everybody did some fucked up shit in this situation. First of all, if you wanted Monique to promote the movie Precious overseas, that payment should not have came out of her pocket. That should have came out of the pocket of the producers of the show. The producers are the ones. It should have came out the production budget. Why? Because the producer's job is to pay and fund the money and all advertising for that movie.
Well, don't you think she know better? I mean,
now the thing is, if she paid out of her pocket, at the very least, y'all should have reimbursed her for it. If she's paying out her pocket, y'all was like some, you know what? That sound like some Ray shit. Look, we ain't got the money, so you go on and buy the liquor. Go on over to Kenwood, you buy the liquor. We'll pay you back when you get back with the liquor. Then they drink all the liquor, then everybody passed out and dipping up out the house. Say, man, look at the time. I got to go to work tomorrow. Well, motherfucker, you ain't put no $10 on this liquor. I paid the whole thing at Kenwood. You said when I get back, you was gonna put some money on it. Now you the drink and sucked up all the liquor. Now you want to ease out the door. Nope, I want my money. Or else I'm locking the door. Ain't nobody leaving this bitch. I'm finna hit everybody in the stomach until everybody throw up all that liquor up out of y'all mouths that y'all done sucked up.
Man, bro, I mean, I feel like if that's the case, you know Ray and them, I'ma act like I'm broke right with them. If it ain't gonna get done, it ain't gonna get done.
So my thing is this. If you're going to do some mess like you did, and you know you did this, if you're gonna pull that mess, don't do that in Hollywood.
I know.
You leave that on the block. Don't do that in Hollywood. Don't do that. Y'all know y'all was wrong. Y'all know y'all should have took care of that woman and she spent her money on that. But here's the situation also. She should have handled the situation better. She knows she got done wrong. She should have handled the situation better and been like, you know what? Y'all on some bullshit.
It's a blessing in every lesson. That's the way I look at it.
So instead of you doing the comedy show and putting them on blast, I would have did a conference call. Be like, look, I need to get Oprah, Lee, and Tyler on the phone. I need to get y'all on the phone. We gonna have us a conversation and be like, look, the money was funny. Y'all the ones funding this movie. Y'all want me to do a whole lot of hustling, but y'all ain't doing nearly as much hustling, and y'all owe me money when in actuality, I was the name at the top of the billing for the movie Precious that got people to go and watch the movie. Let's be real. Who went and watched the movie because Mariah Carey was in the movie? I'll wait. Y'all didn't go there to watch Mariah. And y'all didn't know old girl. You didn't know Gabrielle Sidibe yet. Y'all didn't know her. That was her first movie. That was her first acting job. So y'all didn't go there to see her yet. Her billing wasn't big enough for that. It was Monique's name that drew y'all to the theaters, that made that movie a hit movie. So if y'all made her the person that you put in the title credit to draw people to the movie, she should have got paid more for it.
I think it was a storyline that drew people. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna sit here. I'll give Monique her props. I'm not gonna
she was the queen of comedy. She was hot riding high at that time.
She is one of the queens of comedy. Okay, let's kind of get that straight. She's not the queen of comedy.
She one of them.
She's one of, exactly.
And she had the name recognition. This at that time, she was the. She was the headliner
of that movie, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. But right. Most people were driven to that storyline, that scenario. So to say that she was above and beyond, deserved more than what she had got, I just feel like I don't know about that.
I kind of feel she should have, only because, yeah, the story was good. But we got to remember, right before the movie came out, unless you read the book and you just went to go see the movie, you didn't know what the storyline really was. So you saw the trailers and the commercials. When you saw the trailers and the commercials, you saw Monique in light-skinned facial makeup playing a ratchet role. Mind you, this is before any of the negative stuff about Monique ever came out. So mind you, Monique had just got the Parkers was still fresh in your minds. Mm-hmm. A lot of the stuff Monique was doing is still fresh in your mind. Monique was doing comedy shows. She was doing Showtime at the Apollo. She was doing the Parkers. Out of all the queens of comedy, she was the one who excelled the most at that time. She was the one who excelled the most. Samora wasn't doing TV.
No, she wasn't.
You know, none of them. Miss Laura wasn't doing TV at that point. None of them was doing TV except her. So she was like, of the queens of comedy, she was the Bernie Mac of that crew.
Right.
So that's why she was the last one. She was the Bernie of the crew. So she was the draw in the trailers. She was the draw that made you say, oh, I'm gonna spend my money and go see this movie. So whoever's the draw, usually they get the top billing, and they do get paid a little bit more money because they're the ones that drawing the people in. Now, when you're talking about promoting it overseas for overseas sales, you know you got to get the draw to go overseas because that's the facial and the name recognition. You wasn't going to send Gabrielle Sidibe overseas because they don't know who she is yet. So they're like, okay, even though she was great, they don't know who she is yet. So you send her over to England or to the Middle East, and they're going to be like, okay, who's her? She talking about this movie, but we don't recognize her. But if you send Monique overseas, they know her because they know the Queens of Comedy. They know the Parkers. It runs in reruns. They see that. So does she deserve a look? Evidently Tyler Perry felt that she did deserve it. The only person who doesn't feel she deserves it was Lee Daniels. Tyler Perry actually believes she deserves it. Oprah is still quiet about it. And I understand why Oprah is being quiet, because Oprah is worth more money than all three of them combined.
I just think she don't have no opinion about it. It is
so
what
Oprah
it is
more or less like, I just threw some money on it. I wasn't part of the writing staff. I believed in the project. I threw some money on it. I made my money. I moved on. Fuck it. So it's Oprah somewhere. And again, I'm not going to question Oprah Winfrey's sexuality anymore on this show.
Here you go.
I'm not going to do it because she might pull the plug on this show again. We don't want that to happen. But I'm just saying, Oprah, I'm just saying. Oprah. Come on now. We know. You know and I know and you know and I know.
I really hope she called the show.
Gail. Come on, Gail. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You can do it anonymous in the group. The No Name group on Facebook. Just log in and tell. We did a post about that. The celebrity that you might want to, use, you claiming you straight, but it's that celebrity that you might, dip off with. You don't have to put Gail King. You just put GK up there.
Oh my gosh! In other news,
I would dip off with Oprah. That's all you got to say. We know it's you.
Right, you
we'll
wow.
keep your secrets. This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy. We are equal opportunities.
Yes, we are.
This is the Hip Hop Pharmacy, by the way. We also got some more stuff later on in the news because we definitely had to talk about, and we had to talk about this, Mr. Jackson. Joe, the patriarch of the Jackson clan, has finally been laid to rest. We're going to talk about why y'all been real mad disrespectful.
I mean, God rest his soul, but them memes are hilarious.
The memes are hilarious.
The memes are funny.
But at the same time, they was mad disrespectful too. Because, we'll talk about that later. Well, here's what we are going to talk about. Internet beef and trolling. This is a short week. I actually got to adjust for this one. Hold on for a second. You talk to him.
So internet beefs is going on. We just talked about one of them. And I swear that one is probably taking the cake right now. Let's see, what's some other beefs that's going on? Cracking my neck. Getting ready for this. I mean, we got the whole thing about, I'm not really well versed on the sports right now, but what's up with LeBron and come on, Rob, where you at? You real? Here we go. I'm finna break it down. Let's talk sports then. No, we're gonna talk about this internet beefing thing. Now, Sway in the Morning last week, he had two MCs. Okay. Who I respect heavily. Casanova